What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Best of Both Worlds with Flau'jae. Today, we have a very special guest on the show. Not only is she a gymnastics superstar and an internet sensation, but also a very good friend of mine and a fellow LSU Tiger, Livvy Dunne. Welcome to the podcast.
Woo-hoo! Thanks for having me.
First, to start off, we like to play this game, right? So I'm going to give you the names of like couples, power couples, and you got to pick which one is like the power couple, right? Like you're going to cancel them out until we get to the end, okay? First, we got Simone Biles and Jonathan Owens, or Alex Earl and Braxton Burries.
Ooh. Well, I am friends with Alex and Braxton, but if it comes to a power couple, I gotta go with Simone and Mr. Biles.
Mr. Biles? I know that's right. Okay, I'm gonna say, are you gonna go with the Biles or Patrick and Brittany Mahomes?
I also know Brittany because she did SI swim. Oh my gosh, I don't know because I have to go with gymnastics, Simone. I have to go with that. Biles.
Okay, we got Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, or the Biles.
Biles.
Okay. Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, or the Biles?
Taylor Swift!
We got a Swiftie, bro. We got
a certified Swiftie. And also Travis Kelce is super nice. Like, he actually, like, he's the man. Like, he's a good guy.
Bro, he is. I met him at a party in LA one time, and he was so cool. Like, I was like, bro, this is Travis Kelce. But he was
so
cool.
Chill. He was at one of the photo shoots I was at this summer, and he was like, well, if you or Paul ever need tickets to a Taylor concert or need a hookup, just let me know. I was like, are you kidding me?
No way.
They win that round. Taylor Swift and Travis.
Okay. Yeah, can't argue with that. Okay, we got the Swifties, or we got Sierra and Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson is a Pittsburgh guy now because he plays for the Steelers.
True.
Love me some Pittsburgh, but I gotta go with Taylor and Travis.
The Swiftie love. I get it. Okay, we got the Swifties, or we got David and Victoria Beckham.
Like, David and Victoria they're iconic. But I'm American and I like American football, so I'm gonna go with Taylor and Travis. I honestly don't know if they could be topped.
They might. Let me see. We got the Swifties, or we got Steph and Ayesha Curry. It's getting harder.
This is. They're also iconic. They're such like a great couple. Taylor and Travis.
We got the Swifties, or we got LeBron and Savannah James.
Don't do this to me. Why are you doing this to me? Like, I can't pick. Oh my gosh.
This is a hard one.
Because, like, talent-wise, like, LeBron is LeBron James.
LeBron, he's generational, but Taylor is pretty generational too. Nobody's gonna top some of these records she's doing.
I think I have to go with Taylor and Travis because of the personal relationship and the personal bond that I had.
Serena Williams and Alexis Ohanian, or the Swifties?
Well, now this makes it hard because I just met Serena at the ESPYs.
Yeah, she's super cool.
Oh my gosh, and she was so funny too. Taylor and Travis.
Okay, last but not least, we have Paul Skenes and Livvy Dunne, or the Swifties.
Well, I have to go with Paul Skenes and Livvy Dunne.
Yeah, I knew it was going to shake up. I knew it. As an athlete and a student athlete at LSU, I know how big campus is and everything, but I want to know how's your class schedule and like how's campus life like, being Livvy Dunne on LSU's
Yeah.
campus.
I mean, my class schedule, school is school. It gets always hard, especially college classes and being a senior, a fifth year senior. Like the classes just get harder and harder, I feel like. But I mean, walking around campus, I don't usually do too much. Just rather be safe than sorry. I mean, I'm sure you get it. You're also you. So I try to like just stay to myself or I try to walk with someone around campus. But I feel like people at LSU are like used to me being here. So it's not like,
Yeah.
oh my gosh, there's Livvy. Like it's not really like that unless you're a freshman. Like it's like, oh, there's Livvy. Like on her way to the gym, on her way to I don't know, anywhere, like the dining hall. Like it's just me being a
Yeah.
normal college kid and I feel like people are kind of used to it.
I would say the same thing. Like, I get stopped, like, like, hey, can I get a picture? Can I get it? But it's never really like too crazy. I feel like people on campus, like, they chill
Yeah,
for
and I feel
real.
like people they don't want to bother you if you are on your way to a class or on your way to practice because they know that you're really busy. As are other students going to class, like I feel like people kind of get that we
Right.
are just college kids. And I feel like the public eye kind of forgets that, but like I feel like the students walking around campus do a good job of like just being like,
Facts. No, they get it. The difference between like social media and real life. Okay, let's get into a little bit of NIL. We know you like the biggest NILian ever. You know what I'm saying?
NILian.
I think I just made over. NILian is crazy. What's the best gift you've been able to give so far, like thanks to NIL, to your
Ooh.
family or whoever?
I think my favorite thing that I've been able to give, or it's not even just a thing, it's an experience, like experiences. I feel like making those
Yeah.
memories and being able to have these opportunities and the money at this age and be able to have new experiences with my family, travel, go to different countries. Like we just went to France for the Olympics and my whole family got to come. And it was one of the
Yeah.
most special trips. And I usually get a little nervous, like leaving the country. Like I, I like being in the
Yeah.
US,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like that trip is something I'll never forget. And just being able to provide experiences is what makes me happy. And I hope that my family feels the same way because it's super fun.
I feel like my cousin, she literally texted me like, Fly, like, I don't know what to get you for your birthday. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, like when you can get anything. So I agree. Like when me and my family, we went to Cannes, France, and like just me, my mom, and my dad. And I was like, wow, like just to be able to take my family to like a whole another continent, like that was
Yeah.
crazy. Like that was probably the best experiences. And I did like after the season last year, because as soon as the season ended, I gotta
Yeah.
get away. I took like 10 of my friends and we went to Miami and then we took a boat to Bimini and to the
Yeah.
Bahamas and that was like a vibe. So like the experiences really be meaning more than like gifts or anything that you could have like
Yeah.
materialistic. I feel you on
Yeah.
that one
Like
for sure.
it's even doing stuff for my friends and stuff. Like we did girls trip to Nashville one year. I think it wasn't this past summer, it was the summer before that, but um we did a girls trip to Nashville and then I all of a sudden had a brand deal I had to go to in New York for Motorola. And I flew all of my friends from Nashville to New York so we could have 24 hours in New York together. And then we all flew back to Nashville and spent the rest of the
Oh,
weekend there. It was so fun. But yeah, I would definitely say it's just being able to do those type of things um, is extremely special.
yeah, bro, that's fire. Wait, did y'all fly on a private
No,
jet to New York?
no,
Oh, I was about to say,
I'm not there yet. I'm not there
hey,
yet.
yo,
We'll get there though.
you
Me and
close.
you.
Okay, we took, yeah. We took the private jet to New York. Like, how often do you fly in like PJs? Like, I gotta know
I
this.
think well, this past summer was the first time I ever flew on a PJ. I got to take one with Paul from Pittsburgh or wherever we were at the time. I think we were in Pittsburgh to the All-Star game that he was playing in. And then after that, I think now Paul, he kind of gets me, like he charters me like my own little private planes because being at school, like I'm busy and I don't really have time to like drive to NOLA to fly out of New Orleans or
Yeah.
go on connecting flights and spend a whole day traveling. So Paul will sometimes provide an easier way of getting from point A to point B for me, which I'm grateful for. And then the third time was with you going to New York, which that was so fun.
That was fun. See, that sounds like a power couple to me. I don't know. That's crazy. So like during like school and stuff, how are you? That's how you gonna like go to his games and stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? Now that you in school and stuff
Yeah,
like
I
that.
mean the season's coming to an end, but there was one weekend, because you can't really you can't leave. You can't just leave whenever you want, especially when you're in preseason.
I
You
know
get it. It's hard.
all
Oh
too
yeah.
well.
So he was like, "All right, well, I really want to see you, and you have off this weekend, so go to the."
I really want to see you. I'm sitting in a private jet. Period.
If he wanted to, he would.
If he wanted to, he would, Livvy. All right, say less. I'm not settling. That's what you're trying to tell me. Okay, cool. Speaking of, how did y'all meet? You and Paul, how did y'all meet? Was this LSU love story? I have
Yeah.
to
So
know.
I met Paul. I would kind of see him around, and I was like, "Who is this tall guy? Like tall, mysterious man?" I like literally had no clue who he was, but I would just see him around, and then during baseball season, he wasn't even playing that game. He was in the dugout, and I was just sitting there in the stands with my friends, like my teammates, because that's what we normally do whenever we're not competing. We'll all go to a baseball game and just like chill, because like it's nice to be in nature. We're always in the gym all the time, so it's just
Yeah.
nice to sit out and enjoy nature. So
Right.
I saw him in the dugout, and I was like, "There he is." I was like, "He's cute." I like that side profile. He didn't even have a mustache yet, so he wasn't even like the Paul Skenes that we all know and love yet. Like he was mustacheless.
Right, right,
Crazy.
right.
So after that, I ended up following him, and we hung out and we got ice cream and stuff, and it was chill.
Oh, we love to
You,
see it. Oh my God. I went to a baseball game one time last year. It wasn't the LSU, it was the Savannah Bananas. It was lit though. I ain't gonna lie.
I
You ever been to a Savannah Banana? That
I
was
went to that
crazy.
too, and I wish that normal baseball games were like that high.
I'm trying to tell you, it was so
Yeah, that was
interesting.
crazy. That was a fun game though.
And when we was on the private jet, we was talking about the conditioning and gymnastics. Tell the people like why you think gymnastic has the hardest conditioning. Because I heard the stories and I'm a believer now that you told me, but you gotta tell the people.
I mean, I think all sports have like different levels of like how hard you need to train for your sport, but gymnastics is obviously your own body weight and your job is to make it look easy. Like if you're not making it look easy,
Mm,
then you're not doing it right. So you actually need to be strong enough to make it
yeah.
look like, oh, I'm just gonna take a few steps and do a round off back handspring double back, like or a double out. Like you need to make it look easy. So you have to. It's like every muscle in your body. I mean, from like your neck muscles to like muscles that you wouldn't even think of need to be strong so that everything is precise. And it's not only cardio; it's cardio, weight training, weightlifting, endurance. It's just everything, and it's quite difficult. And I can't imagine basketball though because you're just running around all the time. I cannot imagine. Like the only basketball that I played growing up was knockout at school in like fifth grade. I'd play knockout or like pig, and
Yeah.
some of the boys wanted to play real basketball and like run around and stuff, and I was like, okay, I'm not running.
She talking about real basketball. Nah, the conditioning is
Yeah,
crazy. I just did a segment on this show about this
it's
time
brutal.
killed me.
Yeah, like for the fifth year back, we have this conditioning test, and it's 8 exercises, and it's like kind of what we did in elite gymnastics, which is very hard. Elite gymnastics is the path you take when you're training for the Olympics, and the exercises are
Mm,
super similar because they obviously want you to be in peak shape in college so that you can win a natty champ. But this year is if you fail any exercise, you can't train until you can pass so that you're in your best physical shape and so you don't get hurt. But it's just hard. Like coming back from such a crazy summer and then having to do these things, it's such a awakening, but it gets you in the shape that you need to make the gym look easy.
When I was traveling this year, I was trying to just stay on the treadmill as much as I can. It kind of helped, but nothing can really prepare you for college training. Yeah. I don't think it can. I don't think anything can.
Yeah, like when I was in Pittsburgh, I tried to go to Pilates, go into gymnastics centers around there, and like just nothing will prepare you for being back at school. It's brutal, but in the best way. Because I feel like those struggles and like doing those hard circuits and conditioning like with your girls, like that's what makes you closer, I feel like.
Facts. No, it's that trauma bonding. Like I be looking, boy, we be looking at Coach Moki like, and we get much closer. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I feel like those are what like make the bonds close.
100%. Like when you gotta do that extra work or you gotta do some extra run, you be looking at your coach like, I'm doing this for my teammates at this point. You know what I'm saying? And you don't wanna, you know what I'm saying?
It makes it more special when you're doing it for something bigger than yourself. It just, and it makes everyone closer for sure.
No lie. So when you announced that you wasn't done yet, I think I was the most happiest person on the planet. I was like, let me come back for the 5th year. We going back to back. But like, do you all like do you ever think of like life after college and what you want to do?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you know,
I always think about. I think we talked about this on the plane, but I remember we were talking about how we can never be complacent with where we're at, and we always like are thinking of the next thing, and that's just how our brains naturally work as entrepreneurs and as artists and athletes and social media influencers. Like it's just what you do, and I'm always trying to think of the next thing. And yes, I would like to enjoy certain moments more, but I love to think about what comes next, and I love that inspired feeling that I get when I think about, hey, like this can totally happen in the future. And I think for me, keep doing NIL and stay in the NIL space is something that I would love to do because I now have so much knowledge about it. This is my 5th year back, and I've been doing it for 4 years now, NIL, and I finally think I got it down, and I think I understand it and balancing it with everything. And I know at first how confusing that can be for a lot of, especially girls, because there's not a lot of NIL opportunities for the women's athletics in the first place. So just being able to provide knowledge and help girls out is a dream of mine.
I was talking to my friend and she was just saying how like Livvy is like really like a businesswoman. Like, you know, if you just take away everything, it's like, you know what I'm saying, how you put yourself out there, and it's just like really strategic, and people don't understand how hard it is to even be able to do that, do school, balance all of that.
Yeah, I mean, I try to like,
you know,
I'm sure you get it with people and trolls online, like even to just the art of like trying to stay silent during certain things. Like saying one wrong thing can like ruin the business. Like just being able to like keep your cool and composure, like that's an art, and that's something that we need to do because we're also representing LSU, and that's hard.
Yeah, Livvy, you know how many times I don't want to crash out on the internet, or I done type something up in my drive and had to delete it. Woo!
My Twitter fingers are like
comment backs.
My Twitter fingers go crazy, but I can't press send because my code.
I can't because you just can't because you know, like you represent. First of all, it's like, you know, I'm not representing just myself anymore. Like I'm representing brands. I'm representing LSU. Like it's people that look up to me. It's a whole lot of factors, but
it's an art. It's hard to like zip it sometimes. Like sometimes I'm not better than
you know I like to talk. No, dead serious. Okay, speaking of the trolls, what's one thing that you are like overseeing in your comments? Like you like why are y'all still commenting this? Like what's the one thing?
Ooh. You know what I had for a really long time in my comment section? People asking for my bath water.
Oh, I used to see that. I was like, why are they doing
I was
that?
like, what has my life come to? Being these people begging for
Oh
bath
my.
water. But it's kind of settled down at this point, but that was a crazy one that I'll never forget. And I kind of like spun it off into a joke. Like I would like
Yeah.
reply and like say some out of pocket stuff back, which maybe I shouldn't have, but like it was funny at the time. But I one of the
Yeah.
things that really annoys me the most is like especially on like the Money Game docu-series posts that I will post on my feed and on my TikTok, people being like she doesn't deserve anything she has and that gymnastics isn't a real sport and stuff like that. Like, okay, but would you be saying that if you were in my shoes? And I did say
Right.
that back to someone, and they're like, "Oh, you're right. Like, why would you not put yourself in my shoes? Like, why are you commenting that in the first place? Like, they need to like zip it and throw it away."
Who you telling? I ain't gonna lie. It was after the Iowa game where we lost. All my comments was just like, Clark owns you. Clark owns you. Clark. And I was getting so mad, bro. I was wanting to reply. We had already lost. And then the trolls was in my comments. Livvy, I was hot.
Oh,
Hot, hot,
yeah,
hot.
I bet, and I know that half of those people that are commenting that have never picked up a basketball in their damn life. So it's just,
Literally. No, no, but you know what really get me? When like ESPN or like a big platform will post something about women's basketball and like they be trying to troll in the comments. And then it be like dudes who probably never picked up a basketball, can't run straight, got two left feet, legs look like arms. Like I don't be
right.
understanding. Like
It's
for
people that
real.
never made high school varsity. It's those people that could like I don't
Literally.
want to and the people also with me a lot of the times because I last year like my role on the team was like to step up when I needed to. Like I competed
Yeah.
I think 10 out of 13 meets and I mean honestly like it's such as hard on your body and I was there for the team whenever they needed it and if someone felt off that day like I'd be there, I'd go in any position, any spot on floor
Yeah.
or bars or beam, like I'm ready for all of them. And um people are like she's a professional bench warmer, she didn't compete at nationals. I could have, we have like 25 people on our team that are completely able, but
Right.
there's just not enough spots and there's like you need depth on your team for like the what ifs. And it's like saying people like after I posted with the national championship trophy, people will be like, you know, she doesn't deserve that. She's a bench warmer. She's this. But I'm like, if you look, if I was a man, I feel like my boyfriend Paul Skenes, he was the best pitcher at LSU. He didn't compete that, or he didn't play the final day of the national championship and he still like obviously was so part of that team and so was so talented
Yep.
that it's like okay but nobody is saying that to him, so like I feel like it's kind of me being a gymnast and people don't understand the sport exactly like that they
Yep.
have the audacity to say those things.
Don't even get me started on them. Just being a woman, like they always try to downplay what we do in our accomplishments,
Oh
baby.
totally.
Like I got a scholarship to go to LSU and play in my respective sport. Like that's a gag in itself. Okay, I got one more question because I gotta go to weights or I'm gonna
Not
get
that.
fired. All right, we gotta talk about the money game. It's the show we're on Amazon Prime. It's doing well. I think we hit number two on the
Yes,
charts, which was
wait that's
crazy.
insane.
How big
I
is
was
that?
so excited like I didn't know that statistic until my mom showed me and I was geeked and I had to post it on my Instagram story. I was like, this is unbelievable.
Yeah, no, but that was crazy. Like, I mean, my experience was it was just so cool. I mean, I kind of watched that and I just kind of just got more inspired. Like, it's so much more that we could do in this space. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, it's beautiful. Like, what was you thinking about it? Like watching it, seeing the aftermath and
Yeah,
everything.
I thought the first episode amazing and I watched the rest of it and I was like, yes, I loved it, but I was like, am I like biased because I'm in it. About
Right,
LSU,
right.
I was like, I can't. I was a little bit blinded by the fact like it is everything I love. Like love the other student athletes, love LSU. Um,
Yeah.
but just hearing all the people that loved the series and supported it, and people that reached out to me and just complimented our composure on it, and it was just really cool to see. And people were inspired, and that's a lot of the comments that I got and DMs from some girls, and it was just amazing. And the fact that it's number 2, like, it's pretty badass. Yeah.
That's crazy. No, I felt like it was just, I knew it was gonna be professional because it was Amazon, duh. But like it was very well put
Yeah.
together. Like it felt like a real, like, I don't know, it was
Yeah.
great.
My dog is like playing with her squeaky toy.
Well, that's all I got for you today. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate you.
Thank
Liv.
you.
This was
This
great.
was great. This is, I've been wanting to do this. I was like, when can I do it? Because we're both so busy. But we made it.
We made it happen. 2 student athletes making it happen, getting that bag. Shout out Livvy Dunne, Don, Miss NIL herself. All right, but look, let's get into my big 4, the top 4 things that's on my mind right now. Let's get into it. All right, so number 1, media day. Media day is like the best day of like the season opening because it's like, I don't know, it's like a rebirth kind of, like, it's like you got your new jerseys, new number. You get to get cute and put on your basketball clothes. Usually, like, during the season, like, you're not really getting cute for real. I get cute before games, but usually you don't get cute. Like, you just put on your jersey and you don't get to take pictures or nothing. So media day is where you get to get all that content. And all my girlies know this is the one day you could get all your content that you can use for the whole summer. So, I mean, no, not the whole summer, the whole season. So it's crazy. I probably made like 15 TikToks. I took like 138 pictures. And yeah, I need to get them back. It's been 2 days and we haven't got our pictures back. It usually doesn't take that long, but I feel like they editing them and stuff like that. But they don't need to be editing them because I need to pick the ones that I want them to edit. That's my biggest pet peeve. I hate when our social media team, they take pictures and they just put the picture they want on the thing. Like, I could be like this on there and they gonna post it. Stop doing that. I'll be reporting them. I ain't gonna lie. Like, if it's a picture I don't like, I'll be reporting them. So we took our pictures. We did like we had a lot of different stations this year. We had like the smoke station where we did a cool hype video. We had the yellow background. I was looking cute. I was doing my little poses, doing my little cross smile, all of that. We did a lot of social stuff. And like this year we gonna have like stuff on the Jumbotron. So like we're gonna be able to put our celebrations on there. Let me get that to you. Please. Thank you. Is it honey? If y'all can't hear, I'm struggling right now. I got. They say honey. I gotta just eat the honey? Yeah. Like a bee? That was disgusting. We back. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. I approved the roster photo. Y'all, I was looking real good. I'm going to post a picture from my freshman year to my junior year. My face is so different. Like, it's the same, but it's different. Like, y'all see that jawline? That's the difference. Media Day was fun. I actually filmed a music video while I was doing Media Day. So hopefully y'all get to see that. Okay, on to number 2, conditioning. Conditioning. Y'all, this year, our strength coach, he been going bonkers. Like, if it was any doubt that we was going to be out of shape this season, oh, no, baby. He ain't. Boy, Thomas going to get a bonus. I mean, we was going crazy this offseason. I've never ran that much in my life. This year, the Lord had to take the wheel. Because I remember one day we had 6 a.m. conditioning. And I had to push my mind. But this year condition, like, I kind of took matters into my own hands. I started running miles. I always run miles every day, but I started pushing myself more because I seen the type of conditioning he had us doing. And I was like, oh no, I am not going to be last. But on one of the drills, y'all, I came in first like 6 times in a row. And I was like, and y'all know that ain't no easy feat, y'all. I'm 6 foot tall. And so, and we got a lot of short guards. So me coming in first, I was like, okay, period. I was excited. But not like we really pushed ourselves this year. And I'm not really I'm always in shape. Like, it don't matter what I do. Like, I can stop playing basketball for 2 weeks or whatever, and then I'll come back and I can still run like a horse. Like, I don't know, like, it's just, I think I'm just a natural born athlete or something like that. But I swear, like, my wind is like always good. But I know I got to be in great shape if I want to be able to guard the best players on the other team and be able to be a good guard on my team. So, I just take it. I'm like, bro, this is what I got to do. I need it. So, but no. Conditioning. Okay, number 3. Performing in Atlanta at OTE. That was beautiful. It's hard. If you know as a performer, like, it's hard to perform in a gym, right? Because you got people in the front of you, you got people behind you, you got people on the side, and you want to try to interact with them all. You want to stay on beat. It's a lot of optics and a lot of moving pieces that go into performing. And I just felt like the performance was amazing. I feel like the crowd really enjoyed it. I was able to get the crowd involved, which is like the most important thing for me. Like, you have to get your fans involved because like then they're going to go back and listen to the music. You know what I'm saying? So I think everybody really enjoyed it. I was so excited to perform at the first ever Overtime Select Championship. It was the inaugural season. It was beautiful. Like, I live for stuff like that. I'm a real good performer. And my outfit ate. Somebody said I look like Bigfoot, but it ain't. Bigfoot high fashion. If y'all don't know what Overtime Select is, it's Overtime's new league, but for girls. They had the league for the guys, and now they're giving the girls the same platform, and I think it's just so dope. Me and Paige are so involved in it, and it's a league that's keep growing. And I didn't know when I came into that league how intense it was going to be. Like, I'm literally calling the games. I'm like, wow, like, these girls are hooping. And, I've been able to build bonds with players like, Gigi Banks and Big O. And I've learned about new players that I've never seen before, like Khalees Fisher. She's one of my new favorite players. But I just met a lot of great kids, and, just to be around them, then help them evolve, and for them to have that platform at such a young age is so dope. And I'm just so glad to be a part of it. I'm glad Overtime really selected me to be a part of Overtime Select. So yeah, it's dope, man. Number 4, my favorite female rappers. Let me get some tea real quick. And I'm not being messy. I really need tea. My favorite female rappers. Well, I have to put myself on the list. Duh. But then, y'all, I gotta go Doechii. Like, Doechii is really that girl. Like, if y'all don't, the girls that get it, the girls that don't. Like, she's so diverse. I feel like she puts a lot of thought into her content. Like, she puts a lot of thought into her image. I just love the Doechii brand. Like, I'm a fan. Like, no lie. I like Mona Leo. I really love Mona Leo. She's got a whole wave going on right now. She just had a baby, but she still come back hard. I think she one of the ones that really got bars. Like, a lot of girls, they be rapping. They don't really got bars. Like, Mona Leo, she will bar you down. I love that. You could tell that she's right. She stay in her pen. She stay in her notes. I love that. Mona Leo. And last but not least, a younger artist, I would say Star Bands. I be listening to Star Bands, like, all on TikTok. I'm a bad mama jamma. Like, she got it. Like, she really got it. Like, and I just like how authentic she is. And you know what I'm saying? Like, she's a star. And those are probably like the 3 people that I would want to work with right now as far as like being in the female rap lane. Like, I feel like that's my big 3 right now. Plus me, so big 4. I just found out that I made the top 50 most influential figures in sports. So that's pretty cool. Like, that's crazy. Just my mama literally just sent it to me, and I was like, whoa, like, I'm on this list with some heavy hitters. Like, this is amazing. I'm only a junior in college, and I'm on this list. Top 50 most influential. Like, bro, like, team owners are on there. So many people. Like, Stephen A. Smith. Let me go look. You got LeBron James, Tiger Woods, Simone Biles, Dan Hurley. Like, y'all, like, this is Victor, Travis Hunter, Caitlin Clark, Tom Petty, Angel Reese, Kathy Engelbert, Adam Silver, Stephen A. Smith, Lewis Hamilton, Flau'jae Johnson, LSU Tigers guard. Her rapping landed her on America's Got Talent. Her hooping got her a national title with LSU in 2003. Now entering her junior season, the 20-year-old has a major recording deal and a slew of commercials. And a deserving reputation as an electric guard on the court. Laughing to the bank, baby. Talk about that. Tweet that. Bound. Tweet that. Tweet that. What? Why my eye go cross out? That's a wrap. That's another episode of Best of Both Worlds with Flau'jae, powered by Overtime. You already know we're dropping episodes every Thursday, so make sure y'all like, subscribe, and follow. It really, really helps us on the show. Y'all can find us on TikTok at Both Worlds Pod and on Instagram at Both Worlds. Special shout out to Livvy again for joining us on the pod, and I'll see y'all next Thursday on Best of Both Worlds with Flau'jae, powered by Overtime.